All right, we're gonna dive right in and get started because I'm eager to be back. Had a lot of fun streaming this morning, afternoon, because I was not up before 11 a.m. So it has to be in the afternoon. And we're gonna try again. We're just gonna keep on going. Had a lot of fun. It's funny, you get one or two new followers, and you just feel like you're on top of the world as you go. There we go. Perfect. So we're just going to dive right in and get started. Doing a hardcore Nuzlocke run. We just finished this area. We caught 2 new mons, and I'm eager to see what they look like. So we're going to run back to the Pokemon Center. We're going to see what they look like, if they're worth adding to the team, if they are worthy of such a cause or such an honor, really, of joining the Suicide Squad. Gonna heal first because I don't trust anything ever. And then we're just going to keep on playing with the story. I know there's that Exploud in the Hidden Grotto that we need to take a look at. Alright, we're going to go. And I want to double check to make sure that he is still there and we can catch him, obviously. Need to pick up some healing items because that was a bit of a disaster. We didn't lose any mons, but we got very close without any healing items. So pick up some items and just generally experience the story. It's been so long since I've gotten this far in the challenge run. I've kind of forgotten where the story goes or what it's like since then, as evidenced by the fact that I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. Come on. So, let's see what you offer us. You offer some great balls. Yeah, why not? Obviously, this is a hardcore run, so we can't do any revives. Which, you know, is fair. We got there. Ooh, Super Repel. Gotta have some of that. One time, years and years ago, I was hiking the Kansas Rail Trail. It's about a 120 mile hike. Yeah, the 201's the Lewis and Clark Trail. I haven't done that one yet. And about 20 miles in, I realized I had forgotten my bug spray for the day. Like, I just hadn't packed it, and I was living out of my pack the entire time. So, the first probably 40-50 miles of the rail trail, it goes right by a river because that's typically how rail trails work. And I was a walking buffet for every mosquito in Kansas for about 50 miles. I think I counted 25 bug bites on me at one time. I was desperate to make it to town. Let's see here. Nope, I don't want to do that, but whatever. Alright, let's see what you're like. Oblivious. Not great. Good attack. Good special attack. Terrible defense. I'm going to pull it out just so we have something as death fodder. But with that defense, I do not see it being relevant in the long run at all. It strikes me, oh, thank you for the new follower over on TikTok. I appreciate that. I do not see it going the distance. Now, Monk here. Let's take a look at you, Sir Monk. Ooh. Defensive. Scrappy's not a bad ability, not super necessary. Dragon Rush is okay, its attack's not great. Poison Feign, Sandstorm. Oh, and it has a Flame Charge. Okay. Not the best, but we'll keep him on the team, and you never know. These Saiyans can surprise you pretty quickly. Alright. We're going to go over to where the hidden mon is, because I did forget about doing that initially, and I want to see if we can catch it. Who knows, it could be something great, like a Ditto. Oh, this is our encounter for this one, too. Oh, okay. I actually like Luxio. I think we could use an electric type Nothing wrong with that. Let's just throw out a Great Ball and we'll be done with it. TikTok's yelling at me to tell you guys to encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Like I said before, you don't have to do that. I don't know what I'm doing yet. What would be a good name for a Luxio? Because as is the rule with Nuzlocke, we have to name our favorite mons. That way it hurts more when they die. What is a good name for Luxio? Zapcat? Yeah. So anyone has a better idea, I think Zapcat's good enough. We'll take a peek at him when we get back to the... No. Okay, click on... That makes sense, or else you just randomly stumble into it and kind of defeat the purpose. Machine. I actually kind of hope it is an Exploud. Yes! Level 20, that's not impressive. But it's a fully evolved Mon. We'll keep it. Midwest Marvel. Hey! I regret sending that into the chat. So as many of you know, I have some absolutely charming and lovely colleagues that are with me in my nursing program. Alec there is not one of them. Shit. Oh. No, it's See, now I won't know what to say. My rhythm's completely off. Exploud. I don't know. What's a good name for him? But anyways. Yeah, you think I talked a lot about my Etsy store. You're going to get banned or you're going to get me banned. I don't know which one. I've managed to avoid that. So I did earlier today, during stream, got a nasty email from eBay saying that a couple of my... oh, he's going to fight. Let's go. Bring it on. Get back here. There we go. Several of my posters got taken down for policy violations, and they were, of course, the most expensive, most interesting ones. Mostly because, according to eBay, I don't want to bring Tiki out. They inspired hate by talking about things like decolonization, which you can't win with them. I've tried. It's always kind of ridiculous to me, some of the stuff I see on eBay, some of the videos, some of the posters that sneak by, and then they see my stuff and they're like, we have to fight. God forbid someone sells a Black Panther newspaper celebrating the end of decolonization. That's too far. We'll take Nazi memorabilia, but that, not going to happen. I probably can't even say that on TikTok. I'm going to get banned for that. Oh well. But now I made 2 cents earlier today, and I thought, you know what? I want to see if I can double that. Because we all know the ancient story of... okay, trick might matter, actually. Man. Q, bring me back my fucking evil light. Of the lovely lady who multiplied a grain of rice by 2 each time on a 64-piece checkerboard. And by the end of it, the entire country of China didn't have enough rice to do it. Which is, you know, is a fun way to teach kids math. Thank you for the share, Alec. I need to text you that information. I'll do that tonight after the stream. Man, fuck you and your supersonic. Look at that. Doesn't even fail. See, Suitor's such a goofy looking mon, he doesn't get confused. Okay, Electro Web. So, update. See, this is why I don't tell anyone about my comedy shows I've been going to and putting on recently on... ooh, that kind of hit hard. But yeah, that's why I don't share my comedy routines either. Uh, the ooh, razor shell, that could be bad. You know, at some point, Suitor, you're gonna have to wake up and actually make a hit. Instead, we're just gonna switch you out. Um, Bird's pretty good. Alec just shared my stream with my other colleagues in the program, which is about the worst thing. No, I appreciate it. It's fine. I'm sure none of them will judge me for playing Pokemon. I mean, they've all seen me drunk, and that's probably the worst thing that can happen. Although, let me tell you in on a secret, oh wait, hey, what's up? With great trepidation, I just realized that half my chat is people I know in real life. That's probably not great. Yeah, that's probably not good. Anyways, let me tell you a fun little secret about how I expertly avoid getting drunk. I always show up like 10 minutes early to the things, and then I'll be like, yeah, I've been here 30 minutes and I had like 5 drinks. I've had 1. And it was like a smoothie even. So like it didn't even have that much alcohol content in it anyway. Although last time I went out drinking to celebrate the end of the semester, I ended up walking to a McDonald's. I know, I am. As has been stated many times in chat, I am the Lisan Al-Gaib of Pokemon. The voice of the outer worlds, here to lead you to paradise. Gyarados. That's problematic. Water flying. We'll stay in and fight. But, so I ended up walking down to the McDonald's there. That's by where we were all drinking. And there was a huge downpour. And my lovely wife was not there yet. So I was just sitting there, and this one girl came up to me, and for like 15 minutes we had that like sort of when you're drunk with a stranger having a deep conversation about your life, and like, how dare you reduce my pee-pee. Almost made it without a smile. I almost did it. But we had a very weird, deep, drunk conversation about love and finding true love, which is always... What the f just happened to Bird? You bitch. I mean, on the bright side, this Gyarados has absolutely no hitting moves, and that's nice. I can't fly anymore. That seems counterproductive for a bird, but there you go. There we go. But it's been a good day. I spent most of, unlike some of my colleagues, I like to I like to work ahead. So I got done writing a research paper earlier this afternoon. That was a massive pain in the butt because, and this is something will pamper me. Oh look, it's a bot. That's when you know you've made it, ladies and gentlemen. When the bots no longer infest your stream. Like, maybe it's different, but like, I remember years ago when I started Etsy, my Etsy store, like, I got emails every day from people in broken English being like, hey, you want to triple your income? Send me your store number and ID and I'll hack in and I'll fix it for you, which is like just a way to steal your identity. And I knew I made it as an actual seller when I stopped receiving those messages. When, like, I no longer got a dozen messages every week asking for, like, some scam attempt. Now I just have to deal with people trying to scam me out of newspapers, which is fine because I have plenty of those. So, that was always one of the more interesting aspects of growing your own store and seeing the differences. What are you doing? I don't have a prop case. What is going on over here? Oh, is this one of those weird, like, triple battle things that they introduced and then thankfully Game Freak took out behind a single battles? That's a staple. Double battles, unique and innovative and fun. Triple battles, that's just lazy and weird. Like, don't mess with the formula that much. Like, that's... Oh, my God. Alright, well, this gonna suck. Shout out to my #1 fan. I regret my life choices. But no, I made a full 2 cents earlier, and I was like, wow, that's more money than I've ever made live streaming. You know, 2 cents for an hour, that's every 30 minutes is a cent. You just got to keep doing that for about 1,000,000 years, and you'll be able to afford RIP for the month. I don't remember, what is Kirim even weak to? I don't like to look up stats, but he scares me. I'm a coward. Fighting Rock, Fairy, Dragon, Steel. Okay, so nothing. Wait, we do. How does that even work? Oh well. First of all, how dare you? Oh, that's a nasty combination. I mean, I'm glad we got him down in the 5, but we almost signed our death warrant there. Yeah. That was closer than I like. That HP, though, is so nice. Free shock. No, not good enough. 2-turn moves are very rarely worth it. Like Future Sight, I can kind of see the advantage of doing at times, but alright. We're not gonna mess around. We're sending out the ringer. Nice strong tiki. I'm desperately trying to think of anything embarrassing I might have on my TikTok shop. Or yeah, not TikTok shop. TikTok. I need to purge before anyone whose opinions I actually care about gets in and looks. I don't think so. I think I have some really early stuff that's a little cringe because I'm still figuring out the formatting, but other than that... Oh, hey, fuck you, Oopsie. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, well. As cute and funny as it would be to send him out here, I'm pretty sure that counts as animal cruelty, so we're not going to. See more people I know in real life joining. That's terrible. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. Weary, you're gonna have to hit something eventually, my brother. Like, I'm not saying it needs to be, like, strong, but at some point you're gonna need to show up and actually do something. It's because I gave you a lame name, I know, I apologize. Sitting here next to Tiki and I'm wondering why he's mad. Does rolling kick always flinch? No. Okay, he just got flinched twice due to bad luck. Fair enough. Ah, that Giga Drain combo is so good. If we could get, what's it called, like Drain Horn, that would be ideal. Alright, we got an Evil Balloon and a cat. I say that dismissively. Espeon is by far my favorite. I think, yeah. I always sort of pushed away against like the edgy design of Umbreon, even though I know a lot of people like it. Something about being a cute little kitty cat I loved. Alright, good. All my colleagues are gone. That means I can talk shit on them. Just kidding. I actually like the people I work with. There was a debate. Ooh, perfect. There's a debate amongst my coworkers about, you know, why are we going to Creighton when it's so I probably should have said that. Why are we going to our college when it's so expensive? And I was like, I don't know, but one thing that always stuck out to me is I actually like most of my professors and most of my colleagues, and I don't know how well of a price you can put on it. Because I've been in classes where I like hated everyone involved, and you could absolutely like the difference is night and day between what you learn and how you learn and whether or not you enjoy it. I'm gonna eat cheese. Don't judge me. My wife just eats cheese like straight out, like she doesn't peel it at all, and it's one of the most intimidating things I've ever seen. I don't know how she does it. Genuinely frightens me. Like she'll just like scorf it down in like 4 bites, and I'm like, what? Who are you? That's a bit of a waste, but like, who cares? I'm not going to tell anyone, are you? Okay, so that's blocked off. I don't know what he's about. We're going to go grab this item and then go back to fighting more. And we're going to look at the mons we captured. Aha! Look at that skillful dodge. Oh, we should have activated it. Come on, let's go. I do like the trainer designs. I think they're a lot more diverse than what you normally get. Perfect. Ooh, snowworming. That's bad. Well, we'll have to be very careful then. Hey, go yourself. Monster. Nice. Now, what does foul play do? I mean, it's better than gravity. Or, I mean, it's definitely better than double edge. That's what we're going to do. I'm sorry, double edge is not good. Interesting that he has an ice type. I like to try to figure out what the AI is thinking. I assume it just saw, oh well, it won't get damaged by hail. Let's throw it out. Oh, I thought that would do more damage. Let's do foul play then. Wow, wow, wow! What an impressive attack you got there. Luckily, I think we're going to be okay. Crystal. Keep battling. What a dumb design. Well, I'm not going to assume a one-turn wake up. So, into Suitor we go. This stream brought to you by Walmart Discount Sparkling Water, Sweetened Cherry Limeade, for the cheap guy who wants to lose weight in all of us. I've heard it described as drinking sparkling water while someone shouts the name of a fruit in the other room, and I think that's a fairly accurate representation of how it tastes. I have been looking at other TikTok lives, you know, successful ones, unlike mine, about what makes a good TikTok live, and I'm pretty sure it's just saying controversial things, and then letting people duke it out. And then letting people duke it out in chat while you rake in money while they do it. And I've kind of thought about doing that. Creating like not saying controversial things just for like money, but like having a day that's dedicated to, say, discussions on tax codes, or, you know, what does, oh, I hope the Nuzlocke ends. Thank you so much for the follow. My follow animation's currently busted. I noticed that today, but thank you so much, and I hope the Nuzlocke ends too at some point. Rules are in the bottom right. Any questions, you just ask away. Metacham. I keep battling, we'll be fine. I'm really enjoying the level differential we have right now. And it just helps that all our mons are defensive. That's the most important aspect of having this run be successful. But I have thought to myself about like having like just a conversation, like where I will post a topic on TikTok and then be like, all right, in 6 hours we're going to be having a discussion on native rights within the context of land reappropriation, or what do you think is an important aspect of how you access that, because a lot of them was just a bunch of people yelling at each other, and I don't like that. I don't know quite how I'll make it look though, because I'll be honest, I want to do it, but I also don't want to just like, I don't want it to be an echo chamber where all I say are my own ideas. And so I don't know how I would moderate that. I don't know. I want to make it better than what we have right now. I don't think that's that high of a bar, to be perfectly blunt. Because like one of the live streams I saw that had it was just like a picture of a woman, and it like superimposed like this, just staring at the screen while people yelled at each other. And I'm like, that's not productive. That's not a good conversation. That's just, I'm gonna shake myself back. No, there we go. That's not good. That's not healthy. That's not productive discourse. It's just trying to prove you're the smartest person in the room. And as someone who likes to do that, I can attest to how unhelpful that actually is. So I'm sort of talking myself into the idea. First of all, how dare you do that to me? Okay, so good news is he can't do that again. Yeah. So it's... What are you doing? Okay, I'm suitably scared. We're gonna switch out. But I don't know. If anyone has any ideas for what would be a good conversation starter, or a good, why did I, oh yeah, because he's cross type. A good conversation starter for a discussion. I'm always ears to hear it. I think we're better at communicating than the internet allows us to be. How I actually bring that out and prove that is another story altogether. Watchhog, that's... I don't remember what Watchhog is. I don't care. Time to die. Arm thrust. Oof, earth power. That could be bad. Fingers crossed, boys. Like, obviously, I don't know. I think an actual like mediated, moderated discussion where I'm not just trying to get people, because the reason they always ask those controversial questions and the reason that there's such little management is that you want outrage and you want user engagement. So you don't want to actually tamper down on stuff. But I have no user engagement, so I could just have fun with it. I can actually try to make it productive and helpful. So, and like most of my newspapers are controversial. So I don't know. I the more I talk about it, the more I talk myself into it being a good idea. Because I could have one like, because a lot of my, like, I could do like, was the Black Panther Party necessary or an adequate reflection of the times, or was it overall just too violent? It'd be a fun question to have. Yeah, I've absolutely talked myself into this. Alright, I'm going to have to figure out some things on the back end. And we're going to be doing that. And I'm sure everyone will be respectful and there will be no problems whatsoever. Because no one will join. And that's the advantage. Boy, Suitor here is just mopping up. Take that, you Christmas tree ass looking mother. The Sceptile line is one of the few lines that just objectively the second form looks best. I don't know why, but something about this Blaziken worries me, so we're going to switch into Tiki Tiki just to be safe. There's just some... I probably should have done Miss Ball there, but I don't think it's going to be completely relevant. That should be super effective, right? Oh. Oh, I think the 5 said no to that. Okay, fair enough. What? Just got a text saying one of my items has been relisted. I didn't even know it existed. Thank you for the berry. I also want it to be like, I don't know. If I do go through with this, I want it to be suitably silly as well. Not just serious, like, this is offensive, but like, does pineapple belong on pizza? Or people who talk about pineapple pizza, shed shell. That sounds... Pineapple pizza in 2024. Still original and funny. Like, I'll have to think of some interesting or some humorous ones as well. Oh. I think that's an evolution item too, but I don't remember what for. We're like, what's the best holiday? Which is like, objectively, right? It's Christmas is the best holiday out there. But I'm sure we'd get a few people in here claiming that Halloween was the superior holiday, and they would be wrong. So it'd be a fun conversation to have. Not be one of those people, like, that's such a thing, that's such a millennial thing to do, is to get way too deep into Halloween as a personality. I know multiple people like that, and I love them for it. I do, but it's always like, you're one of those types. Let's see here. Prankster's pretty good. Its defense is good. Special defense is good. Tree Meter is, I mean, Oh, Dark Void and Dream Eater. Now that is a combination. Not great. You have Iron Defense there that can cover some of its faults, but I think ultimately even a single crit would be its end. I need to update. What? My roster's a little outdated, isn't it? Move, okay. Let's pull Toro. Told Mary she should stream, and she's like, I have no desire to be bothered, and that's fair. Let's see here. Let's get rid of you. Bye-bye, and add... And what level does Luxio evolve? I'm not smart enough to remember that. Is it level 36? Oh, it's level 30. Okay, so we'll slap an XP share on it just to see what it will become. Because I'm feeling like we are in a pretty solid place strength-wise. Like, I feel like we've sort of... Because, like, another game I want to play at some point, you know, when I'm a rich and successful millionaire off of these runs. It's a joke, by the way. But I do feel like at some point I would like to play XCOM as well. I remember playing the absolute hell out of it years and years ago. And I'd like to just start from the very beginning and go through it. Not a challenge run like this, because I'm not good enough at... I'm not the Lisan Al-Gaib of XCOM. I'm the Lisan Al-Gaib of Pokemon, so we have to remember that. Hey, that's what I was hoping Suitor would be. So this might be, he might be a little bit resistant. We'll see. Nothing can be, see, no matter how many iron defenses you do, you have one crit and it's all gone. Claydol, that's Psychic Ground. I think we can stay in for that. I bought a $300 notebook the other day. And I'm going to be making some. First of all, we're not gonna risk that again. We're gonna run really fast. But Thursday, I bought a $300 notebook that allegedly has some pretty rare artifacts in it. Stuff like a newspaper print of the day Abraham Lincoln got assassinated, a newspaper on the Maine exploding, which kicked off the Spanish-American War, allegedly exploding. Fact of the matter is it wasn't. It was a plant by William Randolph Hearst, but that's another story for another time. Actually, no, it's not. I'm streaming. I can tell you right now. All right, most of my Get ready for a history lesson, folks. You're going to be learning about the cause of the Spanish-American War. So, the main cause of the Spanish Massacre, the Spanish-American War, was due to the Maine exploding. The Maine was a U.S. steamship that the United States was basically looking for a reason to go to war with Spain over Cuba. And coincidentally, around that time, the USS Maine had an explosion in its steam deck. Now, nobody knows for certain what caused it. The general accepted answer in today's world is it was just a faulty boiler. But because they wanted a war, what they ended up doing was issuing, claiming it was Spanish sabotage to drive the U.S. out of that area. So, as was famously said by another amateur historian, blame the Maine on Spain. So William Randolph Hearst, who was an American newspaper, spread all of these wicked lies about how it was actually Spanish influence that caused them, thus triggering an outcry for violence against Spain, kicking off the Spanish-American War, which we would eventually win. Sad to keep battling. So I did have a newspaper years ago on the declaration of war on Spain, and I had it way too high priced. Like, I thought for certain somebody was going to want that newspaper, and eventually they did, but I wanted, like, jeez. I'm just banking on us surviving this. Who knew birds are bad at that? I mean, yeah, I think we can just whittle this guy down. Or not, because somebody knows moonlight. You monster. They do about the same amount of damage, which means he's very low in special defense. I was hoping... Good call. Good prediction. We could get a paralysis there. But I think I've had a newspaper on every war starting except the Revolutionary War. I have one on the War of 1812 that nobody is particularly interested in, because it's the War of 1812, even though that's a very interesting war from a historical standpoint. It's one of the few wars that... Alright, I think he can outlast us. He's got to be out of moonlight soon. What makes the War of 1812 so interesting, it's one of the few wars where both sides could claim some form of victory. The United States reasserted its independence. Britain got the United States to not agree to go north of whatever the line was. I don't remember what it's called, but basically couldn't go in. There we go. Go into Canada. Everyone got what they wanted except the Native Americans, because at the Treaty of Ghent, which is the treaty that ended the War of 1812, the British got the Americans to agree not to attack the Native Americans living in the Great Lakes areas, because that was like one of the last bastions of a lot of Native American tribes. And, okay, glad we switched out. And the United States agreed. And then the United States listened for about a total of 20 nanoseconds before they waited for Britain to get involved in another war with France, and then promptly invaded the Great Lakes. Britain decided that it couldn't get involved again, wasn't willing to, and that's basically how the United States got control over those regions. Alright, let's see what mon we're gonna get. Alright. You know, I just realized if this doesn't evolve, Zapcat may not make much of a difference after this evolution, so let's see what he becomes. Please be good. And have good stats, because the stats will re-randomize after the evolution. Ooh! I love Ampharos. Top 5 Pokemon design. What a... And it kind of keeps the Zapcat motif. Excuse me. Alright, let's see... First, let's heal. Really should do Super Potions, oh well. Let's see what Zapcat has become. Oh, that's a bad defense. But Moody's so good. This could be a really fun character to play with. If only its defense was good. But with 32 defense, it's just not good enough. I'm sorry, Zapcat. You'll always be number 1 in my dreams, or in my heart, but I've had too much hopes and prayers dashed on me just hoping to get lucky repeatedly. It'll last for a while, but it's always heartbreaking when it eventually crumbles. What a fun topic that was. I don't like the camera angle. There we go. Alright, I love Smeargle. What a fun little design. Run. Perfect. Let's see if Foul Play's stronger. That might have been a good way to test out. Don't attack, but whatever. Wormadam. Yeah, let's switch out. Oh good, I got my Evo light back. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, that's right. Because it's steel. That's fine. You got an answer for that too, and I'll slap the hell out of that worm. I was trying to be cute because I don't trust Magma Storm to hit, but I should have just trusted Magma Storm to hit. I think we can handle a Crobat. It's not great, but that's not the worst thing that can happen. Regigigas. I think we can handle him. I'm going to go with we can handle him. I have faith. Yes, I do. I have faith. How about you? Sorry, that was probably one of the worst rhymes I've ever done. I appreciate both the people watching who didn't flee instantly. I would have. Wow, that's not good. My dad found a mystery phone under the deck while he was remodeling, and it's probably the most interesting thing to happen to my family in about 30 years. I'm not confident we can keep this up, but I want to give it one last attempt. Right now, our best guess of whose phone that is a very tech-savvy pack rat, which, you know, is fair. We have some very smart pack rats in Kansas. In fact, I would argue Kansas has the smartest pack rats anywhere in the world. I can't think of another place that has smarter pack rats than Kansas. So we're assuming that that's who belongs the phone belongs to, is just some very techie pack rats. You know, and it's an older phone, so as much as I want to stay in and fight, 70 is just too low. This looks like a job for Bird. Bird up in the sky, he can soar twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a one-hit KO. That's probably the best. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have to remember that one. Hey, Venusaur, if you could stop that, that'd be real cool. I don't want you setting up. I don't want you getting good. I want you mediocre. See? Just like that. Good job. Listening to some Katy Perry right now came on, and I was like, whatever happened to her? Do you idiots just give me potions? I feel like there were better things to give me, but you know what? Fair enough. I'm going back to some old pop memories of mine. Can you not go through there? And it's like remembering Lana Del Rey and how unhinged she was and still is. What? We fight, right? Oh, are we done? No way. Wow. I think we're done. What about poker? Yeah, so this is football, but like the non-American kind, so I have less interest in it. Wow, just those two there? That's it? Come on, Game Freak, you can do better than that. Good thing I didn't. Good thing I paid for the. Wait, is this? All right. I should probably read these. It's at least what all the good streamers do, so I probably won't. The classic. Ganlonberry. Sure, that's suitably impressive. We're gonna buy a bunch of super potions. Perfect. We're making such good progress. I'm so happy with this run. Like, typically it would take me like 100 runs last time I did this to get something that I was like, yeah, okay, we're doing it. We're making it. But this time, nah, like, I think we're only on run 34, so extremely good for where we're at. Ugh. I don't like the total top view, so I'm gonna just have a quick, there we go. I'm 30, so I have to show my hair off at every opportunity because you don't. Not everyone keeps their hair when they turn 30. I don't feel like doing props. Macho Brace, huh? I like speed on our mods, but I do like the Macho Brace, but I like having the speed. So new route, that's good. And we're just gonna go see if we can actually commit to getting one of these. Alright. B sharp, that's not great. B sharp? That is without a doubt one of the edgiest designs, pun intended, that they ever made. Still, I like it. Pathetic. Come back when you have a real mon. This is Water Bug, I think. It's such a disjointed design that it... I remember reversal being quite painful. Oh. Perfect. And we'll top off some health while we're at it. Oh. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call hubris. There we go. See, just need that little bit much. A little bit more. Drapion. Yeah, we're going to switch on that. I thought Drapion was the dragon. I was thinking of Drudagon. Well, we should be fine. Been very lucky with these Magma Storm hits. I always hated Clefable. Not totally sure why, but I've always just found its mons unpleasant to watch and deal with. Flygon. No, we're good. We can just hit it with Ice Punch. Flygon, top tier design. Absolutely loved it. And I like the YouTuber Flygon HG too. I think he does some pretty good Nuzlocke runs. Obviously, it's not like my opinion necessarily matters. I may be the Lisan Al-Gaib of Pokemon Masters, but that doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. We're not going to risk it. I'm sure they'll have a water or a rock type coming in to fight Suitor that I can switch out into. Glad we survived that. should be okay. Honestly, not a bad strategy. I have to respect the strats on that. I think we can handle this superior. We're about to find out, boys. See? Not a doubt in my mind. Let's fly. Let's get out of here. Fly, you fools. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. I apologize. There we go. Well, that did absolutely nothing. I suspect this will hurt. I was wrong. Jeez, how many of these in a row have we hit? I don't even know why I bother doing something else. Magma Storm is just always the way to go. Ooh. 120, 85, 120, 75. I mean, objectively, Magma Storm is going to do more damage over time. But that extra 10% hit does matter. And hey, look, everybody. Something to try out that Fire Blast on. Perfect. I have to figure out why my notifications aren't working on Twitch. I assume it has to do something with the Streamlabs update, but I don't know if I still have the originals or not. I had my wife do like a little animation of my wife singing. I may have to just redo all of my subscriber notifications. That might be fun. That'd be a fun little project we can work on tomorrow. I mean, Lord knows I'm not going to be doing any more studying. Wait, this isn't right. Yeah, this is the wrong place. Oh wait, I haven't taught anyone strength though. Let's fix that, shall we? Sorry, Zapcat, you're gonna be a bit of a HM tool for a while now. I apologize, but there's no, don't do that. Do that, yeah. What a pity about its defense. Everything else about it's flawless. Oh, well. I'm hoping to see one of them wiggle so I can get a stronger Mon, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Let's go. Alright, bring it on, lady. Hopefully she won't have 6 legendaries in a row. I've seen that happen. Doniphan was such a downgrade from Fanfi. I loved Fanfi as a Mon. But Doniphan just looks like a bloated... Like, I understand it's supposed to look like a tire, but dang, what an ugly tire. Like, it looks like it has diabetes on top of being a Pokemon that looks like a tire. Like, it feels like I should be taking its blood sugar or something. We can take on the fancy rat. That won't be a problem. I'll take a drizzle. Ooh. Strong Chichino, Cicino? I'm not sure what you call it. Oh, wait. Whoops. There we go. Get a little stronger each time and it will not matter. Always a concern, of course, once you see a rollout start building up, but you got lucky. Dragonite. Yes, we are going to switch on that. I have no desire to get beat up by a Dragonite. Oh! Oh, that's right. Dragonite has Imposter, so it makes it completely worthless. Sweet. Alright, well, let's switch out then. Whenever you're ready, game, you can stop this. Thank you. Good luck taking a rain boost in muddy water, you stupid fire duck, you. Let's just stay in. Ghost Ball. Ghost Ball, Shadow Ball. I mean, it's kind of Ghost Ball. What? Oh, sure. Sorry. Wow, people must really want this. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of interest from an old Space City newspaper. And normally it's like, well, whatever, I just assume that, like who cares? Like, someone's just going to be interested in it for whatever reason. But 9 people have gotten into it since I published it. Or 9 people have submitted interest for it, and this dude will not stop bothering me about it. Which indicates to me I have it undervalued. Don't fight the weird twins. Actually, that reminds me. And we don't need to heal. I mean, it's free basically because, you know, the Pokemon world has universal healthcare, which is how you know it's a fantasy. But, so. But I know it's free, but I don't feel like crawling back there. What is Spirit Tomb? Is it rock? I'm gonna hit it with a Giga Drain and see what happens. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay. We made it. That's good. And that's not enough. Alright, Tiki Tiki. Isn't Dynamic Punch like 50-50 chance to hit? It's unfortunate. I don't think that was a wise move. I was never a huge fan of Spirit Tomb's design. You had to like find a keystone, if I remember correctly, and like you had to go into the underground and do all this digging, and the digging was fun. But I was never... The actual mod itself I was never particularly thrilled with. A lot of health, a lot of meat on them bones. Let's do Muddy Water. Yeah, all my colleagues started following me. Great. Ah, global TikTok agency. More bots. Archeops. Keep battling. Sorry, I got distracted there by It's a bit horrifying realizing people who you know and respect are going to be watching you. Oh well, we'll make it work. Level 53, you'll love to see it. See, yeah. Wow, you managed to live it with just one. Look who's fancy. We're gonna use a Moonlight here just to heal. Just to be safe. And we're gonna end it with a Muddy Water. Shadow Ball. We're gonna get trapped into one of these cycles where, whoa, sorry. Probably freaked you out. Apologize. Where you just get caught in a never-ending struggle and fight. I don't actually remember what's in here, so that could be Lostlorn Forest, and this is what, Route 16? Excellent, so we can capture something here. Speaking of which, yeah, we're good. Can I catch them on? Do I have Super Repel on? There we go. I was like, what is going on here? But Dragonite has... I'm about to do something real controversial, folks. I'm gonna go for the Clink. The reason being, Dragonair evolves into Dragonite, and Dragonite has that transform ability, because it's randomized abilities, which makes it absolutely worthless. Which is a shame because Dragonairs... Oh no. I may have just borked this. Yeah, I just borked it. Alright, so no mon for this encounter, unfortunately. The tall grass, dark grass giveth, and the tall grass, dark grass taketh away. It's a bit unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I should have thought that out better. Well, at least I know for the future. Man, that was such a foolish mistake of mine. Whoops. Oh well. We'll be wrapping up here a little bit early simply because my wife's done working and I want to talk to her. I will be back probably in the morning if I can wake up on time. Same bat time, same bat place. Which is a bit of a joke because I'll try to be live streaming by 10 a.m. We'll see how that works with school. Weevil. We should be able to handle that. Weevils are pretty much the definition of glass cannons. Yeah, I think it's time to switch. I don't trust Weary's ability to survive that. Anyways, I just got a lovely message from a bot asking if I want to join their team. Oh, that's rough. You're just a little bit faster there, Suitor. You wouldn't be poisoned, dying of poison. Honestly, poisons and burns are one of the biggest challenges, just because they'll wear you down and you constantly have to be like cycling in and out. Another Machamp? Clayly. That's Psychic Fighting. No, I'm thinking of Gallade. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's fix all the mess that is my party right now. Perfect. I still don't fully understand heal powder versus, like, what was the story reason for having herbs mixed in with. Okay, let's see what we get. New encounter, new mon. Oh wait, we already have a Glameow. Species clause. Sweet, okay. Thank God for the species clause. I wonder if it's random every time. Alright, Glameow, I appreciate what you're doing here, my friend, but enough of that. I could do a talk, for those of you who are just coming in and maybe new. I was thinking about trying to have like a moderated discussion every couple of weeks on some topic. And I was trying to brainstorm ideas, and one of them was at some point you're going to have to hit something. And I was wondering if I could do one on American exceptionalism. Okay, this is getting to be a bit much. Tiki, please come in and fix my problems. Knew we could hit it. Keep battling. This could be bad. I don't know why I doubt Tiki. He's just too good. If it was on any other Pokemon, I would consider Fake Out. But I rely on Tiki's coverage too much. Why do the Dugtrios look angry? I never noticed that before. Alright. forgot he had Sap Sipper. Alright. Let's get out of here. That Shell Bell early find was extremely clutch. I mean, it was we were bound to get burned with as often as we were getting hit by fire moves that game, or that match. Perfect. Well, this is a full area, isn't it? Oh, upgrade. Okay, not bad for if we want to get them on going. This has got to be a Hidden Grove. Knew it. An Entei. Well, it's 9, folks, which means that we are going to end here. I know, I hate to end you on a cliffhanger, but my lovely wife, what is more deserving of attention than even the mighty Entei is? We will be resuming tomorrow. I will... Did we lose audio? Oh, that's right, because it isn't. We will be resuming tomorrow. I'll try to be here 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If that doesn't work, it's because I'm still sleeping. I know many of you are heartbroken. Some of you are joyful, so it all evens out. But once again, thank you so much for the new subscribers, new followers, and all the little bits and stuff you guys have added on. I always do appreciate it. And I'll continue working on that idea of having a moderated chat. I may need more followers before I do that. But either way, thank you so much. You all have a great day. And I'll see you next time.